Hi, my name's Petris, and I just want to share with you a little about who I am and what I do. I have been emceeing and keynote presenting for over 30 years now, and it's what I do, and it's my main love when I'm not executive coaching or consulting. I've done thousands of paid presentations and hundreds of free ones for not-for-profits and sporting bodies because that's my other love. I have a big love for human beings and what they're capable of. So my three keynote presentations that I do relate to people and how we can be better versions of ourselves. And the first one that I often get asked to do is productivity habits, personal productivity habits, how we can do more each day better in a happier, healthier way and do less of the stuff that is bad habits that holds us back. The second thing that I often get asked to do is how to deal with the tough stuff. And the tough stuff will be different for all of us. For some of us, it's people that we have to deal with. For some of us, it is overwhelm. For some of it is change. For some of us, it might be the location of what we do. I will ask you what it is that is tough or the pain points for your audience, and I will draft a workshop specifically for them, giving them the skills, the resilience, the adaptability to deal with what they need to deal with. The third thing is I'm a massive believer in human beings and their great potential. I think that we are all smaller versions than we could be of ourselves. So this third workshop is my passion, and that is how to coach yourself, how to work through your beliefs and your self-sabotage that holds you back, to build on your strengths, to become more emotionally intelligent, to become wiser, to become better at making decisions, to become better at communicating with people, and to hold yourself accountable on the way through. So anything that helps you be a better version of yourself at work, at home, and in life, that's what this one is about. Um, One of the things that I love with my audiences is an audience who prepared to engage and be warm with me and interact in a wonderful way. Anybody who's prepared to learn something new or to challenge the status quo, that's my favorite audience. Now, I've spoken to audiences of 4 or 5, all the way through to 3,000 people. And I've spoken from people who work with their hands to people who work with their hearts to people who work with their heads. I love them all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. We're essentially all just people with untapped potential. Uh, I really love when I speak. I have an academic background as well as accounting and law. One of the things that I really love is to make sure that everything that I do with them is well researched. So you're getting science, but I don't want to leave you with wisdom and information. I want to leave you with skills and tools and strategies that you can walk out the door and use. So I'm all about making it practical, making it easy to understand, making it relatable, and I do it by telling stories. And whenever people leave, they leave with the tools, tips, strategies for how to make change, but they also leave with a bucket full of inspiration to go and do the change. So they know how to do it and they're inspired to do it. And I know that it works because people stop me in the street years later and tell me how they went back and changed their workplace or how they went back and changed something at home and how their life is now different from what it was before. And that just fills my heart with joy because that is what I am all about. I'm a pretty easy person to work with. I'm polite and friendly and organized, incredibly organized. But the thing that I take the greatest pride in is making sure that what I do is not an off-the-shelf product. I don't give you anything generic. I will talk to you about your audience, about their needs, about the theme for your event, and I will make sure that what you get is really tailored for that and that it sings to people and that people walk out of there inspired and it was relevant for them and meaningful to them. And if I do that, I've done my job well and I'm happy and you're happy. So that's what I do in a nutshell. I'd love to hear from you and I'd love to work with you. And have a fantastic year. Thanks heaps. See you later. Bye.